In 1590, a man sailed back to the New World and found an entire English colony gone. Over 100 people, his own granddaughter, vanished. 3 years earlier, 117 settlers built a colony on Roanoke Island. Their governor left for England to bring back supplies. When he returned, the houses had been taken apart and every colonist was gone. No bodies, no sign of a struggle. Only one clue remained, a single word carved into a post: Croatoan, the name of a nearby island. They had agreed on a secret signal, a carved cross if they ever fled in danger. There was no cross. Then a storm drove his ship back out to sea. He never reached Croatoan. He never saw any of them again. Did they join the Croatoan people? Vanish inland? 4 centuries later, no one knows for certain. In 1872, a ship was found sailing across the Atlantic completely empty. 10 people had been aboard. Not one was ever seen again. The Mary Celeste left New York for Genoa, carrying the captain, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and 7 crew. Weeks later, another ship spotted her drifting near the Azores. They boarded and found no one at all. The ship was still seaworthy. 6 months of food and the crew's belongings sat untouched in the hold. But the ship's papers and navigation tools were missing, and the single lifeboat was gone. They had left in a hurry. The last log entry was 10 days before she was found. 10 days of an empty ship steering herself. A fire scare from the cargo? A fear she was sinking? Every soul aboard vanished, and no theory was ever proven. In 1901, divers pulled a lump of corroded bronze from an ancient shipwreck. It turned out to be a machine, 2,000 years old. Inside were more than 30 interlocking bronze gears, hand-cut with astonishing precision. By turning a crank, it could follow the sun and moon and predict eclipses years in advance. It even marked the 4-year cycle of the ancient games. It is called the first known analog computer. And here is the mystery. Nothing this complex appears again anywhere on Earth for over 1,000 years. Modern scans revealed thousands of tiny Greek letters hidden inside, like an instruction manual sealed in bronze. Who made it and how the knowledge was lost, no one can say for certain. According to legend, a Persian army of 50,000 men marched into the Egyptian desert, and the desert swallowed every last one. The Persian king Cambyses, son of Cyrus the Great, had just conquered Egypt. He sent them to a sacred desert oracle.
The ancient historian Herodotus wrote that they reached roughly halfway when disaster struck.
A monstrous sandstorm, he said, rose up and buried the entire army where it stood. But here is the problem. In 2,500 years, no army has ever been definitively found. The whole story rests on a single ancient writer who admitted he was only repeating what others claimed. A lost army? A tale that grew in the telling? The sand has never given an answer. There is a 600-year-old book written in a language no one on Earth has ever been able to read. Its pages were carbon dated to the early 1400s. It is genuinely centuries old, not a modern fake. It is full of drawings of plants, stars, and strange figures. But the plants match no species that has ever existed. The text is not random. Statistically, it behaves like a real language, with real patterns and structure. Some of the greatest codebreakers in history tried to crack it. Every one of them failed. Modern computers have tried too. To this day, not a single sentence has ever been reliably translated. A lost language? A secret code? An elaborate hoax? No one has ever proven which.